What's good with y'all? All the culture talking to y'all. Why am I whispering? Because it is 5 o'clock right now. But don't worry, I'm outside. I'm not indoors bugging anybody in their peace. Why am I making a video this late? Well, the earlier I upload, the earlier y'all get this video. And, you don't have to wait. You'll just wake up and it's just already there. So, will I do this shit more often? Probably not. I just couldn't sleep. So, I said, fuck it. Why not make a video for the young gods out there? But I will be waiting a little later for it to be lighter outside so I can make the reaction to Amir's video. I began to do one during my live stream yesterday, but I stopped because, a reaction is better than me just watching it on a live stream. So I only watched 6 seconds of the video, but y'all know what it is. But we're getting into toxic fan bases. Right quick, I want to tell y'all I enjoyed the fuck out of that live stream. I might do more. Might pull up. Go make, do a live stream with Amir. Who knows, man? Shit was fun. I like talking to y'all. So if y'all want to see more live streams, definitely go ahead and go in the comment section and recommend it. And voice your opinion. Y'all know what it is, man. We're about to get into some toxic ass niggas. Hold up. Now, with Kanye West, people seem to believe, or Kanye West's fan base at least, seems to believe that Kanye West's best days are not behind him. And that he's still the same old Ye, and that he's still the same old genius from 2006. And he's still the same old college dropout Kanye. Nothing's changed. These people will never cease to remind you that Kanye West is a genius and that, you're just a hater if you think Kanye West is falling off or he's not the same person, which, granted, it is kind of subjective to say that Kanye West has fallen off, considering he usually does pull good numbers. And not just good numbers, but he usually does drop a decent track if he puts his mind to it. Past 2000 and I'd say probably 13. So, Kanye West fans aren't really off base. Not too off base. But at the same time, to suggest that somebody is, not as good as they once were can garner some form of research. Now, these Kanye West fans, they won't stop to tell you that, Kanye's finding himself. He found God. If you can't respect that, then you're just a fucking hater. Oh, what? You don't like God? Oh, okay. Well, that's why you're going to hell and Kanye's going to heaven and we're going to heaven with him because Kanye West is God. Yeezus. He's Yeezus and Yeezus is the true God. Which is what I assume a conversation with a Kanye fan would go like. If you're a Kanye fan, a reasonable Kanye fan, I would imagine you could say, oh yeah, his best work is behind him. He's still a good artist. But, because, again, I did put Kanye West on my greatest 2000s artist list. So I'm not necessarily, I'm not a Kanye hater. Not even close to a Kanye hater. But again, I can very, very honestly admit that Kanye's best work is behind him. Kanye is, how shall we say it? A hollowed out legend. We'll say that much. He's not really focused on music at the moment. So we can give Kanye, that's why he's only 10 on this list, because his fans are crazy. But again, they have valid reasons as to why to protect their quote unquote God, or I guess future president. Who knows? If you hear some fat ass woman complaining in the background, I thought maybe me being up at 5 a.m. would mean that I could make a nice peaceful fucking video for once, but no. This woman annoyed her man so much, she is getting kicked out in the middle of the fucking night. Yeah, so I can't make a fucking peaceful video at any time of the day. So, fuck, I'm just gonna have to fucking deal with her getting splashed at. As long as she's not getting hit, I won't intervene. But, let's talk about these ragers. Not only do these ragers kind of scare the fuck out of me because of one, they set up and annoyed Lil Uzi Vert into not only postponing his album release, but I mean, the man just didn't want to get on social media because of these motherfuckers. Now, for the sole reason of me sounding like a hypocrite here, I won't sit up and bash those fans for pretty much bullying this motherfucker into dropping his album, because I very much wanted it too. But let's talk about the fact that these ragers sit up and say things like, well, X has been dead for 2 years and Lil Uzi Vert is still alive. So, I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, why can't Uzi get that same respect that X is getting? Which is valid, since I said it in Amir's live stream a while back. So, I'm not going to sit here and castrate them for that either. But what I will sit up and tell them, or tell you about these ragers, is that ever since Lil Uzi Vert has been popular, ever since Lil Uzi Vert's been on, ever since Lil Uzi Vert just got on the radio for the first, or not the radio, should I say, but the, ever since I Don't Really Care If You Die, everyone's been saying, oh, Lil Uzi Vert, the best fucking mumble rapper of all time. Oh, Lil Uzi Vert, best this of all time. Oh, Lil Uzi Vert, the best, oh, motherfucker. Oh, Lil Uzi Vert spitting. Oh, he's a better rapper than A, B, C, and D. A, B, C, and D would usually be Drake. I don't know, fucking, I've heard ragers say that Lil Uzi Vert's better than fucking Eminem. Now, if you can try to convince me that Lil Uzi Vert can rap better than Eminem, then you can convince me of damn near anything. Because I'm sorry, but I'm just not there with y'all. But other than Kanye's fan base, the ragers are kind of docile, but they're still mildly, widely vocal. So they make the list nonetheless. Yeah, so update on that fight. All I heard over and over was, I wasn't gonna fuck him, but I planned on doing it. I wasn't gonna fuck him, but I planned on doing it. Where your friend at? Where your friend at? Since you acting up, I'ma fuck him now. Since you acting up, I'ma fuck him. So, hey, what was it? Ivan yesterday in the live stream talking about how his girlfriend left him of 2 years. Yeah, bro, don't get caught up with these females, because they'll do shit like that. They'll go as far as to fuck your friend out of spite. Even if they really don't want to fuck them, they just do it just because it makes you mad. So don't do it, bro. But let's talk about J. Cole. I swear I'm gonna talk about that fucking argument outside no more unless they fucking start up again. And I think it stopped. So I think she's just outside walking around looking for the friend at this point. But J. Cole's fan base. Now, I am a part of this fucking fan base. I'm not a part of the rabid fan base that sits up and defends every little thing he does, but I am a part of his fan base nonetheless. Well, I am a loyal fan. Not to say a loyal fan has to fucking fight your battles for you. You can be loyal and just listen to the fucking music. But J. Cole's fan base do not hesitate to remind you at every point that this is one of the most conscious rappers, the most kind, most positive rappers ever. And as soon as you say this man's boring, they'll quickly bring up, but was KOD boring? If you say shit like, oh, For Your Eyes Only was a boring album, they'll say, it was a personal album. Oh, that shit wasn't for y'all. It was for J. Cole. It was a personal album. You gotta fucking just let it be personal. You know what I'm saying? It's not for you. If it was for you, then he'd have made it more live, but he didn't, because it was a personal album. Now, look, I love For Your Eyes Only. Dope ass album. Personal or not, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna listen to the music. He dropped it, so I'ma listen. if it's J. Cole doing the fucking song, I'm gonna click, I'm gonna listen, that's it. No, the fans just need a deeper root to it. They dissect every message to J. Cole's music and they fucking make it their lifestyle. J. Cole's talking about how he went to college, so I'm gonna go to college. Like, dude, J. Cole's not your fucking dad, you know? So, I'm making this one fairly short simply due to the fact that I'm a part of this growing, annoying fan base. But I'm not a part of the annoying part of the fan base. Just the loyal motherfuckers. Just the reasonable people. So, yeah. J. Cole fans, please, stop making me look bad. Because at this point, I can't even say I'm a J. Cole fan without having to fucking put on a pair of fucking glasses and explain why I'm a J. Cole fan. It's just annoying. Now, you know what's truly annoying? When a certain amount of fans have to sit up here and over-explain why someone is even more great than they already are. When Drake was destroying Meek Mill, niggas were like, "Oh yeah, he bodying that nigga Meek, that nigga Meek trash. That nigga Meek is sorry as fuck." When Pusha T bodies Drake, Team Drizzy now says, "Who even listens to that nigga fucking Pusha T, bro? Like, no one even fucking listens to that nigga." Drake set up and sold 20 fucking million fucking copies last year of fucking views. I'm telling you, bro. Like, this nigga's a god. Like, he's a great. Like, who fucking cares about fucking Pusha T? Like, you know what I'm saying? When's the last time he dropped a platinum album? Drake dropped a platinum album yesterday. It's called His Balls in My Ass. You know what I'm saying? That shit dropped last night. That shit dropped last night. But, you know, like, my thing is with Team Drizzy, right? They have to sit up here and defend every little fucking move, every little mistake, every little thing that this man does. And, yeah, that's a fan base for you. Sure. But they try to make Drake seem even greater than he already is. I mean, the guy has the most hits of all fucking time. The guy has the most number ones of all fucking time. The guy has about fucking 200 and something singles. I mean, 200 and something fucking hits. Come on. Like, you guys don't even, like, at this point, it's just taking food off of everyone else's plate and adding it to fucking Drake's already falling over the table fucking plate. Like, dude, I don't understand. I've never really gotten the stigma that Drake needed your fucking help. That Drake needed your guidance. I guess he needs no guidance. I swear to God, I didn't think that shit up. It just came out. But Drake doesn't need any guidance from fans. Drake doesn't need any fucking moral support to make a track. He's been biting people's styles for years. He's been fucking stealing flows and all this shit. Drake has gotten away with everything. And he won't be getting caught anytime soon. And you know why? He is the most listenable to artist on the radio. And that's not going to change until he says otherwise, until he just stops making music. So that very well could be for forever. Well, until Drake dies or his voice gets raspy or some shit. I don't know. So Team Drizzy, look, bro. Honestly, I don't understand the fangirling. The man's already a top fucking 50 rapper of all time. Top 30 at this damn point. You don't need any more extra explanations as to why he's even greater. Oh, that nigga's actually better than Tupac. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay. You want to tell me why? Well, it's because that Drake is... So the same thing that applies for Drake literally applies for Eminem. Only Eminem's fucking fans, and I am one of them. I'm not a stan, but I am an Eminem fan. We'll sit up in here and over-explain as to why Eminem is not only greater than any rapper you can put up against him, but they like to put up, he's the, highest selling artist or highest selling rapper of all time. Eminem is better than Tupac and Eminem's better than Biggie. And to be fair, I am one of those people that think that Eminem is number one of all time. But it's only because that I've garnered a respect for Eminem that is drawn much farther than any other artist. He's got the longevity, and he's got, we're going to excuse the fan base because, again, they're toxic. But he's got the fan base, he's got the numbers, he's got the hits, and he doesn't really need anything else to prove as to why he's one of the greatest of all time. At this point, calling Eminem a legend is like calling air good for you. So, really, the same thing kind of applies for Drake. Like, we know he's great, but fans would like to go over the top and say, oh, you're listening to Lil Pump when Eminem just dropped a snippet of how he sounds on the fucking toilet. If you don't think that's better than Lil Pump, then I just can't fucking, talk to you. So, really, I don't need to make this any longer than I have to, because, again, the same thing that applies for Drake applies for Eminem. They're literally the same fans, just with different names. So, yeah. Stans, chill the fuck out. You've been going psycho for this motherfucker for about 13 fucking years. 18 years, really. So, please. Enough is a fucking enough. Eminem is top 5. He should be, to all of you. Nothing's gonna change because you say something to somebody. Let them think what they want to think. This man's a fucking rap legend. That's concrete. Let people think what they want to think. Eminem is... He's great, okay? He's good. He's phenomenal. Whatever the hell you want him to be. Shit. Now, Lil Pump's fan base might not be the most toxic, but they most definitely are close to the most annoying. Lil Pump, during his, I would say peak and rise and, all that shit at the same time. Because, he's falling off and no one really gives a fuck about what this kid does anymore. During his popular days, I would say, Lil Pump somehow got people to believe that his music was not only good, but that lyrical shit was out and, clueless fucking rap was in. He really is one of the, I would say, captains of mumble rap, or, leaders of mumble rap. So, he's good for something. He's good for mindless music that you can just shake your ass to if you're a female, not a nigga. So, honestly, Lil Pump is a fun artist. I'm gonna make a video eventually that's titled Why You Shouldn't Take Mumble Rap So Serious, or, satirical rappers so seriously. And Lil Pump will be on that list. But for sure, Lil Pump's fan base is just absolutely annoying. They like to tell you that Lil Pump got 1 billion fucking views on YouTube. Your favorite rapper ain't doing that shit. Which, sadly, no, they're not. Which shows the fucking ignorant side of, music. But, just because my favorite artist isn't on and Lil Pump is, only shows one thing. Popularity and clout. Doing stupid shit, it never loses. Look at 6ix9ine. Doing stupid shit, and he's got 250 million views on one music video. He was very close to 100 million on another one. And I don't really know the success of the other, but I can almost guarantee you it has over 1 million fucking views. And it probably did that in less than 24 hours. Lil Pump did the same fucking thing. So not only did Gucci Gang fucking get 1 billion views, it was number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. People actually almost made this song a fucking number 1 hit, which it probably should have been considering how popular it was. But there were 2 songs that were thankfully fucking more popular. So I don't really hate Lil Pump. I don't dislike the motherfucker. Well, I do dislike his fucking attitude. Gazzy Garcia can be so much better of a person than what Lil Pump is. But this what we got. I hope you motherfuckers cherished it while you had it, because this kid is on a downward spiral fast. Or, I mean, I'll take a page out of J. Cole's book and say, in 5 years, you're gonna be on Love and Hip Hop. Now, there are two sides of XXXTentacion's fan base, pre-death and post-death. Which one do you think is more toxic? Obviously, the post-death is more toxic, but the pathetic side is the pre-death. Now, I say pathetic because these are the people that were supposed to, get X to that prosperity that he never saw post-death. XXXTentacion had his #1 album, yeah. Post-death. XXXTentacion had his #1 single, post-death. These fans loved X so fucking much, yet they couldn't give him the success that he garnered post-death while he was alive. He never seen that success while he was alive. He never seen the same, it's a shame that this kid finally saw 1 billion views on all his shit after he died. He's not going to be able to celebrate from the grave. He's not going to be able to celebrate dead. Trippie Redd yesterday got 1 billion streams in 2020 alone, and he's only dropped 2 fucking songs. 2. He's got 1 billion streams. So, look, if I'm going to be honest with you, I am disgusted by this fan base, because you can't even have a conversation with one of them, because you can't make a mistake and say something that sounds like you're saying something bad about X, because they're going to want to fight you. They're going to want to fight you, and then they're going to give you death threats and then arguments, and X is great. X is a legend. Like, you can't change anyone's mind that X is a legend. I've already made a video talking about, or I've ever had conversations and everything talking about why XXXTentacion isn't a legend, and that he was on his path to becoming one, given the success that he could have had while he was alive. I disqualify any success you see post-death. I'm sorry. It's a testament to how far fans are willing to ride for you. That's true, but it's a shame he's getting so much love from the fucking grave. Like, he's not able to celebrate with you. You're sitting outside, you're rioting outside, and you're doing all this shit for him, but you should have told him how much you loved him while he was alive. You should have told him how much you cared for him while he was alive. You should have told him how much of an impact he was in your life while he was alive. And if you did, then why did XXXTentacion get a #1 albums from the grave? Why is XXXTentacion getting all this praise from the grave? It's a shame. It really is, because I love this kid. He was a good kid, and he was on his way to changing his life. But these fans, man, it just makes you not even want to think about him. And that shit is sad. Oh boy. Haven't I already said enough about Nicki Minaj? Like, in the past fucking week. Like, seriously. Do I even have to say anything? This could be the quickest one. But it's not. When I look up Barbs on Google, you know what I saw? Barbs are a heavily devoted fan base of Nicki Minaj who search for Nicki Minaj hate and try to extinguish it. No. Extinguish isn't the word. These are people who single-handedly annoy the fuck out of me the most. Now, I said that Lil Pump had probably the most annoying fan base. No. He's second. Because the most annoying fan base, easily to me, is Nicki Minaj's fan base. I've had conversations with a lot of Barbs. And they sit up here and bring up numbers and how Nicki Minaj hasn't fallen off yet. She's never had, you know what I'm saying? Competition that it's not Nicki's fault that they were trash. I'm not gonna sit up here and explain why Nicki Minaj is who she is. I'm just gonna let a Barb sit up here and jump in the comment section and say that I'm a hater because, you know, I'm talking shit about them instead of Nicki Minaj, which I don't know how that makes sense. But Barbs will sit up here and over-explain as to any reason why you think Nicki Minaj is, I don't know, number 2 instead of number 1, something she very much doesn't like herself. So, I mean, again, do I have to explain myself here? You can just watch any of my recent videos and go in the comment section and pretty much see me fighting with at least one Barb. The male Barbs are specifically, troubling because they come off a lot more feminine than the actual fucking female Barbs that I tend to get into arguments with. So, it's either she's great, it doesn't matter what you say, or Nicki Minaj has sold more albums than your fucking favorite artist's dad and mom combined. Which, okay, I didn't ask that question. I didn't even apply for you to fucking even tell me about that shit, but they do anyways. So Barbs, fucking hate you. I don't hate Nicki, but I hate her fucking fan base with a dying passion, which is something they probably would want me to do. Die. Cardi B Scholars is the perfect nickname for Playboy Cardi's fan base because it really takes a fucking Cardi fan who's been listening for years to understand what this motherfucker says on listen number 1. A hardcore Cardi fan will sit up and argue, how the fuck don't you understand what he's saying? Like, he's speaking perfect English. Just open your fucking ears. Like, you're ignorant. You're ignorant as fuck. I got into a whole argument with my cousin over Playboy Cardi and the verse that he had on Pain 1993. I said that it was the most trash verse I've ever heard and that he ruined the song. My cousin threatened to come to my house and fucking kick my ass over that shit. So, would you guess that he's a Cardi B scholar or no? A Cardi fan is very quick to tell you that, you're a hater if you don't really like his music, and they'll as I just told you, they'll disown you if you're a friend of theirs and you don't like his music. I don't really get the pull and the attraction to Cardi. I don't really understand it. I guess because I'm not a rabid fan of J. Cole or Eminem's, and I'll never be a rabid fan of somebody's. The closest I am to being a rabid fan of is probably Tim Duncan, and that's it. He's fucking retired. He's been retired since 2016, so, but beyond any case, Cardi B Scholars have been waiting on a whole lot of red since, before motherfuckers were waiting on Lil Uzi Vert to drop Eternal Attack. So, I mean, honestly, I get the fact that they're tired of waiting, but, I mean, come the fuck on. I think this guy just had a child with Iggy Azalea. Even Logic set up and retired to be his father. So I'm sure Cardi is just living his life, just trying to be a normal motherfucker in the world. Y'all can hassle Playboy Cardi all you want, but Jordan Carter has a life to live. So you gotta let this motherfucker breathe air. As soon as this guy drops a track, the fucking guy that leaks all the tracks he's right back online okay, fresh new fucking Cardi track. He must be in the fucking studio. I gotta search for some other shit he might have made. And then his shit gets leaked and now he's not making any money because you people are fucking impatient. You binge fucking leaks. I don't understand. You binge leaks. Is his music that fucking good? I don't understand because I'm not a Cardi fan, but I mean, I guess it takes a fan to tell me how good he is to really tell me how that stigma is when you listen to his music. So, I mean, if you're a Cardi fan in my comment section, go ahead and tell me how that is. And I apologize for ripping your fan base. You know, it's just what I do. So, Cardenese scholars, please chill the fuck out and let this man fucking wake up, brush his teeth, open his phone, and not see fucking death threats. If you don't fucking drop a whole lot of red, I'll just fucking kidnap Iggy and your kid. Just fucking relax. Before we get into number one, here is the honorable mentions for the other people, the other fan bases who could make this list. Megan with her hotties, Wayne with his Waniacs, Young Thug with his Thuggers, Future, Gunna, NBA Youngboy with his Herpy Squad, Lil B, I don't know what the fuck he calls his fan base, but they're out there. Chief Keef, Tech Nine, Tyler the Creator, Doja Cat, and the Tupac Biggie old heads who think that Tupac and Biggie would fucking just murder any rapper right now. Doja Cat with her, I guess, incel crowd. Tyler with his, I miss old Tyler fans, and I'll accept new Tyler fans. Tech Nine because, he's underground and they believe that he's better than everyone who's mainstream. Chief Keef, Lil B, and NBA Youngboy, they're all the same. They're just a bunch of thug fans. Gunna and Future, they're the lit fans that believe that those guys should have more success on top of the success they already have. And then Thug and Wayne, their fans are kind of the same. Only the Wayne fans have a better reason to be behind him than they do Young Thug. And then Megan Thee Stallion's hotties. They're pretty much fucking feminist. So, if that offended any hotties out there, I'm sorry. It's just, I don't know. It is sadly fucking true. But without further ado, if y'all couldn't make the distinction at this point, number one is none other than motherfucking... Never have I seen a more toxic fan base than 6ix9ine's fucking fan base. Anywhere you can see 6ix9ine, you have his fan base calling him the GOAT, the King of New York, and any high praise that you can call him. No one's made fucking history like 6ix9ine has, breaking records. Oh, 6ix9ine with the record. Oh, it's how I imagine fucking Steph Curry fans are. Back when, and it's funny because Steph Curry is actually a likable guy, but his fans aren't. 6ix9ine is not a likable guy, and his fans are just as detestable as he is. Pre-lockup, 6ix9ine fans were out there. They were sitting up saying shit like 6ix9ine's 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 5 for 5, 6 for 6, 7 for 7, 8 for 8. Oh, he's making hits on hits on hits on hits on hits. Oh, that nigga can't be stopped. Oh, none of you are a bigger fan of his than fucking DJ Academics, though. Trust me, he's like number one groupie. Like 6ix9ine gets to fuck him whenever he wants. But post lockup, 6ix9ine fans have never been more annoying. Because this man he's made records, he's broken records even, and his fans won't shut the fuck up about the Instagram record and he's got 258 million views on YouTube. How y'all niggas gonna cancel this nigga now? Understand this, right? Everybody falls off. Look at Lil Pump. He had his heyday. He seemed like a troll that could not be stopped, and that we were just gonna be stuck with this man forever. The lockups, the stupid shit for attention. Oh, we've seen it before, 6ix9ine. We've seen it, Daniel. But here's the difference between you and everyone else on this list. Other than Lil Pump. Somehow everyone on this list found some way to stay popular. And they didn't have to do stupid shit to stay popular. You? If you're not a clown, they ain't buying. You're only entertainment. And that's all you'll ever be, sir. 6ix9ine's fans, understand this. When he falls off because you stop supporting him. And you will stop supporting him. And that's going to happen very soon. Count on that. If you can believe it, it is fucking morning out here. When I first got out here, it was pitch black. Now it isn't. So, there you go. There is my top 10 most toxic fan base list, plus the honorable mentions. I'm sure y'all got something to say about it. I'm sure y'all got a fan base or two to add. I'm sure y'all might want to kick a few people off my top 10 and insert your own people on a top 10 that you might want to make. Go ahead and make a top 10 list yourself and show it to me in the comment section. I definitely want to see what y'all think, because this list was kind of subjective. You could really insert any person in any spot, but I mean, really, the top 3 I have are the most annoying. Really, the top 5 are the most annoying to me. So, you know what it is, man. I don't know when the next time I'll be doing a live stream is, honestly. That was fun as shit. But I'll do one soon. I really fucked with it. You know what I'm saying? I like talking to y'all. It was super cool. It was dope as shit, man. So, who knows when I'll do another one. I'll have my phone charged this time. And I'll put my phone on the charger as I fucking live stream. So, y'all won't be losing me. But y'all know what it is, man. Vibe. Have a good time. And I see y'all boys, girls, and everything that ever lived watching these videos. I'll see y'all later, man. Peace out. All the culture gone.